what this Millionaire Marriage Club's doing is actually providing a service to people and giving people tools that they never even knew they needed until they had them. And then all of a sudden it's like, man, I wish I would have known this. We can make our life better, and people who follow this really can make their whole life better and more than just their own marriage.
Well, I'm Michael, and this is my wife, Constance, and we've been married since 2007, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 2007.
As any working couple together, it makes its own struggles beyond just being a regular couple. You're home together, and you're at work together, and you're raising a family together.
We were having communication issues, and it felt like it was like the right thing for us because it just wasn't anything where we really wanted or needed to go to traditional marriage counseling or anything like that. We just wanted to improve the quality of our relationship, and that's kind of what we felt that Nancy could bring to the table.
When we got married, we never were given, just like when you have a baby, right? There's no book. There's no book that says, here's how you're married. There's no book that says, here's how to raise a baby, or how to navigate life a lot of times. But this actually is a book. It actually does. It is something that shows you these are the tools, and here's how you implement them, and here's how you work together to make it a better marriage. And I can say that is definitely something that's given us, is those tools and that ability to reach in that toolbox and find a solution when we are faced with a challenge.
We use it in our business, like we use it with our kids. Even with like people at the grocery store, like a rude,
Yeah.
person at the checkout stand or something like that. It's more than just really marriage. It's really, things with communication skills, which is, huge with anything. Any misunderstanding usually happens because of communication, right? And so that's what you got to do, is learn how to break down those barriers.
With traditional counseling and things like that, you always assume there's an actual problem. We have a marriage, and there's no problem with our marriage. It just can be better. Just like anything else, right? It's working out. We like to work out, for our physical and mental health, but this puts you in a workout for your marriage to get better at it and get stronger. Our son can use the skills almost better than we can, and it kind of reminds us how to let's take a second, and it's my turn to talk, and now it's your, the little cues and things that we've learned, and when we're really having navigational, parenting kind of moments of okay, we could blow up, or we can take a second, we can use the tools that we've learned together that we're trying to model as best as we can, but also do it with him. And we've had a couple of those times with him, and helps him figure out these skills, and he'll take it in the rest of his life.
And one of the things that I remember Nancy teaching me is that as a man, it's okay to have feelings. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes, right? And that's hard, right? And I'm not that kind of guy. So I have to learn to bring that out in myself, right? But those kind of things can be real roadblocks. Anybody that just wants to improve their communication or feels like, oh man, I wish we got along better, or we wish we could solve this issue, I think that's a great potential person, for the Millionaire Marriage Club.
It starts with your family, right? Just have a good, solid family, then you can go out into the world and do good things. But she started this with her family, and she's putting it out in the world to do good things. And there's a difference in that when somebody is doing it for the right reasons. You know what I mean? She's genuine, and this comes from a really loving place and a real gift of service.